Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers and doing the vault event. I got to get rid of this other stream. I was just double checking, making sure nothing happened over there. Nope. Okay. Sauna though, I got to remember that from last night when I didn't do the After Dark. By the way. I'm still sick though, y'all. It's a horrible time for me to be sick, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. So I've been grumpy, sick, not feeling like doing anything. I thought, the first day was the worst, and then it just sticks around, and it's annoying. It sticks around, it's annoying. I'm not that bad, but it's just like I'm annoyed, and I don't feel like doing anything, basically. I don't know. And I probably sound different. Mrs. Cindy keeps saying I sound different, too. I gotta get rid of it. How do I get rid of this stream? Come on, idiot. You only have to do this a couple more times. Do it right. Delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it. What do we got? Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get that dragon now. Oh well, who cares, really? I don't even care. Treasure vault. Gotta delete this one. Delete it. Delete it, delete it, delete it. More actions. Delete forever. Yes. Delete it. Delete it. What are you doing? Delete it. I hate when you click a button and it doesn't click. Like, I clicked it. Just do it. Alright, let me change everything here for this one. I gotta do it again. Alright, intro. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man? I don't know if I'm gonna be in the guild. I might be in the guild for like one more week, Mark. Just letting you know. Discord probably going away too. Just letting y'all know. I gotta figure out my password. That's why I haven't been on there. I'm gonna shut down the Discord probably January 1st. And then I'm gonna talk to the guild next week. Just let them know. Intro. Upload thumbnail. Let's upload it. I made one. Hopefully, I don't know. I hope I feel better soon. This is so dumb. Stupid, flimmy, gross, annoying. Open. Okay, playlist. Yeah, let me know. Hey, you guys. If you want to hear some stuff, let me know. I'm streaming today, Monday, Tuesday. That's my plan anyway. And I'm planning on streaming a little bit longer than usual each day, just in case. So if you want to hear anything one last time, let me know. Just in case. I'm just saying, just in case. Let me know. You gonna want some oldie? You want to hear the train one more time? You want to hear the dentist one more time? The mechanist one more time? You want to hear the driving one more time? You want to hear the neighbors one more time? What do you want to hear? Better get it in. No, I'm not AI. I have a cool voice right now, but I'm not AI. Gems of War is a stupid game. Gems of War. Okay, got it. Monetization, who cares? Why do I even turn it on? Why am I so stupid? Why do I waste time turning it on? Let's go to the live chat. Hit the like, please, I guess. I don't care. And hit the dislike. Let's all hit the dislike today. It'll be funny. Just kidding. I've been real grumpy about everything, so sorry. Alright, gnomes everywhere. Do the vault event. One last time to say it. It's the best thing to be doing in the game, guys and gals. Why does it matter? Why am I saying it? Like, I don't have nothing to gain. What am I saying it for? Oh, he's just wrong, you know. He's just wrong after playing this game for so long. Why do I waste my breath for? Why would I do that? Do the vault event. It's really good. It's the best thing in the game. Best thing you can be doing. If you're doing anything else, you're just not doing the best thing. It's fine. Well, whatever you want to do, though. It's a video game. Like, I don't care. I'm just saying. If it's a vault event, you should be doing the vault event. You should be doing Explorer 1. You should be doing Ironhawks. You should be doing Rowan. You know, Moon Mage. Whatever. Maybe it'll change in the future. But for now, that's what it is. 2024. It's the end of 2024. It's December 29th or something, right? Right now, it's still the case. You know, if you're I don't know if I'm gonna private all my stuff. Like once I'm gone, I might just private the whole channel. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want it out there still. We'll see though. I might just leave it up. But yeah, you're here one more time. Do the vault event. It's probably not gonna change anytime soon. What could be faster, right? How could it get any better? Don't let people trick you. How's it get faster than Ironhawk casting at one time on Explorer 1? Unless they change the way that the vault event works or something. Unless they might put something in the game that's like changes the way you're supposed to do it. But for right now, when they're focusing on PvP and they're worried about guild wars and they're not changing anything about the vault, it's still Ironhawks, it's still Rowan, it's still Explorer 1, it's still all that. Don't do anything else. Don't do Explorer 5. Don't do Explorer 12. Don't use Stellarix. Don't use Tesla. Don't be doing pets. Don't be opening vault keys during a vault event. It's still all that. So I don't want to. I almost want to stick around just so people aren't tricking people into, you know, view farming people. But people fall for it. I can't help it. I almost can't wait till don't have to worry about it anymore. Like, let them be sheep, let them be stupid, let them fall for it. I don't care. I won't even have to worry about it. I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't play that game anymore. Let those people do what they're doing. They cannot exist to me anymore. Oh well. Let them be what they are. They don't want to listen. It doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Just whatever. Keep spending a bunch of money on the game. Keep wasting your time. I don't care anymore. Insert mid-roll ads. Insert mid-roll ads at sec frequency. Every 18 minutes. Sure, I don't care. Save. Put on your thick skin. I'm grumpy. I needed to get on here, I guess, though. It's like you get over the hump. You don't want to go to work, but you put on your big boy pants and you go to work, and then you get there and you just start working. It's that type of thing. Why does it say off? Are you dumb? I said put it on. Whoa, Worm Skull! Thank you, bro. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's the most I ever got. I hate to complain, though. It's so annoying. I hate to have to complain about it. I hate to have to beg and e-beg and all that. People probably think I'm a beggar. I hate it. It sucks. I hate having to tell you guys how much I need. Like I'm some, like, loser that can't, like... You know what I was going to have to do? I was going to have to, like, put this last every day. Right now, I kind of put it first. I put you guys first. I put this game first. I put YouTube first. I put streaming first. When I wake up in the morning, other than taking people where they need to be, I come back home and I do this first. And it's starting to, like, get on my nerves. It's starting to get on my nerves. I'm like, I gotta do something else. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old. I'm probably having a midlife crisis. I'm sick right now. I'm grumpy, so it's even worse. So, like, I hate getting on here and even having to say anything. It sucks. I don't want to have to get on here and be like, I need more, guys. I need more. I can't do this anymore. I need more. I can't do it anymore. And it's the same people always doing it. And then I feel bad because I'm asking the same people all the time. And I don't want to. I wish other people would help. I'm trying to help. I wish people would reciprocate. I'm not on here like doing my own account. I have to do my own account later. If I want to keep playing this game, I have to do my own thing later. I have to get on the game at night when I'm tired and play the game. When I do streams, I'm helping people. I'm making teams. I'm showing stuff. I'm telling you, these are the mythics in this order. These are the teams, high, mid, and low. Do I have to do high, mid, and low? I could just show my team that I'm using, and I could play the game myself. I could do the adventure board and the XP booster and the dungeon and the freaking campaign. I could go do PvP. I could do my guild event. I could do what I need to do. I could be selfish. I could just play the game and do what I want to do. But instead, I get on here and I go, what's the guild event? It's the raid. Let me do a high team, a mid team, and a low team. Do I need a high, mid, and a low for me? No. I make one team. If I wasn't streaming, if I wasn't trying to help people, I would make one team using the stuff I have and be selfish and just make one high-level team, and that's it. I would play the game. I would just play the game. I would do what I need to do this, so I'm going to do it. Instead, I get on here every time, every single stream, every single day. I did it for the whole 2024. Now, I've been slacking lately because my motivation is very tiny. It's very tiny, so some days I'm like, oh, F this. Nobody cares. Fuck it. Who cares anymore? That's how I feel sometimes. I get on here and I show teams for everybody else. Not for me. I'm trying to save you money and time. But if we don't want that, that's fine. I don't care. I don't have to do it. I can do something else. I can spend the rest, instead of getting on here getting frustrated every day and being a grumpy asshole all the time, I can go do something else. And then if I have time, I'll do this. Which most likely I would not. So don't think that I would. You know, I would try it first, probably. This is how it would go. I'd be like, alright, I gotta do this, because that's not working. I gotta do something else. So I would wake up and I would do something else. And then I would have to spend a bunch of time doing the other thing. And then by the time I was done doing that, it would be time to pick up the kids. And then be time to pick up Mrs. Sinny. And then everybody would be home. And then I would never get to make videos. I would never get to play the game. I would never get to stream. So instead, I drop everybody off. I come home, I stream, because I know that's the time I have to stream. And then the other thing suffers. Because I'm doing this, I'm like, oh man, why did I do it so long today? Why did I stream for 2 hours a day? What did I get from that? I'm thinking to myself, why, you idiot? That's what I say sometimes. Like, why are you so dumb? Why'd you stream for 2.5 hours? What'd you do today? That's what I'd be thinking sometimes to myself. I'll be driving to pick up somebody, like, my day's over. What'd you do today? Oh, nothing? Good job. You had this much time, and what did you do? Oh, that's all you did? Way to go. Look how much time you wasted. That's what I keep thinking. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know how I feel. Sorry. Maybe I won't even make this public once I'm done. But Wormskull, you're the freaking man. That's awesome. You know, that's what we needed to, like, doggy paddle it. That's not even like, oh my god, now we can go for a whole nother year. That's like, let's try it one more month now. Let's try January. That's what that was for. That was to doggy paddle. That's to keep it going. That's to resuscitate the dead body. Wormskull just resuscitated the dead body, blew in the body. I did the Heimlich maneuver. You know, put the smelling salts under our nose, put the shot in our heart. Wormskull just woke up the dead body. Now the dead body, we're like weekend at Bernie's. So we can weekend at Bernie's in January, you know, now. Because I can point to that and say, hey, that could happen. This could happen. So maybe I'll try it through January. So we can weekend at Bernie's it through January now. It's basically what that does. Because we've been doggy paddling it all year. Like, it's not ever going up. It's always kind of staying the same after I have to, like, pull teeth, beg, tell you guys stuff you shouldn't need to hear. The same people over and over and over on their shoulders. I hate it. And then that's just doggy. That's like keeping it going. That's it. Barely keeping it going. It's not getting better. It's my fault too. I know it's my fault too. Mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault, but it's kind of like you need some encouragement, some motivation. You need to know that what you're doing is working and helping people. And then you'll want to do more, and then you'll want to do better, and then you'll want to invest in yourself. But it never got that. Never got there. And it was always right. It was like, maybe if we do a little bit better next month, maybe I could do this or that. No, we do a little bit worse. Oh, maybe if we do a little bit better next month, I could do this or that. Nope. Does a little bit worse again. And then it starts to be like, oh, well. And your motivation's like, was this ever going to do anything? Like, it doesn't. I don't know. It is what it is. Sorry to say all that crap. And I hate that I have to even say stuff, man. And Chad with the 2, Wormskull. Tyrion with the 5. Trey with the 25. Hey, Trey, I guess I'm not playing today. Sorry. Thank you, guys. Let me see what y'all are saying. You know, when I'm talking like this, it ain't towards the chat. This is towards, like, the... who knows who. I don't know. I'm just venting. I'm unloading. Whatever. I've been holding it in all year, kind of. Not really. Because I always say stuff I shouldn't say. But that's why you keep coming back, right? And that's why you eventually leave, too. Alright, what are we doing? I gotta do the spoilers. So, let me go run like a auto battle or something. We already do all this. Is it Golf? I don't even know what week it is. What week is it? I haven't been playing too much. Is it Cinemirage? Can the computer win this fight? But Wormskull, man, that's the most ever. You're the best. Thank you so much. Mark says hello. Mark says, how you feeling? I'm obviously grumpy and sick. Sounds like Sinnycool, yep. Rain's here. I still sound full of it. I'm full of it even when I'm not sick, right? Why'd I do that? I'm supposed to be doing auto battle. Mark says that sucks if you're leaving us, but understand. I guess I'm not now, but, you know, I was considering it for sure. It's gonna happen. Like I said a thing. I said, hey, if this happens, you know, I'm not Russia where I keep resetting red lines. You know what I'm saying? I said if we have 2 bad months in a row, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. And we almost did it. November was bad. December was looking terrible. It's looking horrible. Wormskull, you guys know I don't get all of that, right? I get like 70% or something. So just know when you give me $10, I get like $7. Just so you know. YouTube takes a cut. Chat with a 2 with a 2. Mark, you're still in the honeymoon phase. It was so much better before, dude. Like, you would have loved the game. You would have loved the game, like, 4 years ago. It was so much better. They were adding, like, cooler stuff. Right now, they're just, like, stupid. I mean, you like PvP, though, so that's good for you. For me, though, I don't like it right now. I don't like the direction. Wormskull said woo. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's the most ever, bro. That's something I could tell people outside of this crap. Outside of YouTube. Bear says Merry Fogmas because it's very foggy where I'm at. Thank you, Wormskull, again. I can't say it too much. I did not do the apple juice stream. I was feeling sick and tired, and I just needed to sleep, so I said I'm not doing it. Unfortunately. Feeling like if I was like, I don't know. I don't think I would like take off work if I had somewhere to work, like if I had that kind of job. But I would be taking at least one day off when I was really sick, and then I'd probably be like sick at work. I don't know. Now I can't quit, Mark. I try to put myself above others. It's like, you know, you walk the old lady across the street so many times, But, like, when you trip and fall, nobody's picking you up except for the same old people. The same people. But when they're not around, like, everybody's just, like, pointing and laughing at you or something. I don't know. My brain's not as sharp as it usually is to be making metaphors. Welcome to the Rant Fest. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit of a chore range. But I'm extra grumpy right now, so. Pantheon? I'll have to look into it. What up, Angie? The game is asking too much. It literally is. It literally is. I can't get it done anymore. Just honestly, I mean, if I can, but it's like, it's getting hard. It's really close. I don't think they should add anything else to your daily grind. I don't know like what they should do or like how not to, because they got to keep adding stuff to the game. We're at that point though. Maybe I need to make that video. Freaking copy my idea, please. I'm about to find out and come and knock on your door. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to turn it off. About to knock on your door. Getting irritated. Just kidding. But, yeah, dude, like, maybe I should make a video about, like, it takes too much time every day to play this game now. Like, they're at the tipping point of where it's taking way too much time. Feel like when you get above, like, 2 hours a day, come on now. Who has that much time every single day to play this game? Every single day. 2 hours a day. Every single day. It's fine when you have, like, a 2-hour day on Monday, and then, like, a hour and a half on Tuesday, and like an hour on Wednesday, and then like a hour on Thursday, and then a 2-hour on Friday, and a 2-hour on Saturday, and then like a hour and a half on Sunday. But when it's like 2+ hours every single day, like I don't know if I can keep doing that. I'm not doing that. Like I skip PvP. I've been failing my Underspire. I'm not keeping up. Did we just win that? That's cool. It's getting to be too much. Just think about what you got to do every day. Let's just go over it. We have to do our XP booster. Excuse me. Which is stuff. Which usually it's fine. Like, this is what they should add. Stuff like this. Like, we're already doing this. It's kind of telling you... Like, I don't hate this. I don't think the reward is that good. And it kind of bloats people's hero levels, so you don't know, like, who to add to your guild and stuff. Like, this guy's level 1200. Yeah, but he sucks, and he doesn't know what he's doing, because he just got a bunch of XP boosters in the Death Knight armor, and he really should be level 500. But it says he's 1200. So hero level is nothing these days. If anybody's bragging about their hero level, just don't even listen, because it's nothing. Unless they're, like, level 2000. But this is fine. Like, adding stuff to the game like this is fine because it's telling you to do stuff that you should already be doing anyway, right? You're already casting spells, and you're already earning gold, and... Complete the 3 battle tasks in the daily plunder... I don't even know what that means. Oh, the adventurer? Yeah, you should be doing this. Like, I don't know if I should do Harvest Souls, but I would do the other 2. I do them all the time anyway, but maybe I'm wasting my time, like, doing this one. Especially once I get Nightweaver to 100, like, I'm probably skipping this one. But since I have Nightweaver at, like, 90, and I'm still leveling it, it's my last class, I need to 100. Like, I still do it just because it's double, it's 2 class experience instead of 1. And it would satisfy the XP booster, so I have to do it anyway. If you have multiple reasons to do something, it's, like, more of a... So you don't normally do the soul thing in the adventure board, but the XP booster is saying complete the 3 battle tasks in the daily plunder menu, so that gives you extra incentive to go do it. The thing. So, XP booster is the first thing, which really doesn't add too much time to your day unless you're already not doing the adventure board, and then it makes you go do the adventure board. And then the adventure board, which isn't too much time, right? Just do these real quick. I mean, there's writs here. Don't miss those. Those writs turn into deeds. Deeds turn into books. Books turn into kingdom level. Which turns into stats. Keys are nice. I mean, gold keys turn into gems, turn into troops you need, turn into trait stones. Like, don't scoff at these either. I like gold keys. I'll take them. Souls is pretty much nothing, but you got to do it for your XP booster. And then you got to do your dungeon. Which for me, I just pick the rooms and then move on because I don't need Dragonite so bad. Even though flower dragons are coming, I mean, it doesn't matter because all I'm looking for is the perfect. So it's not like I'm missing out on Dragonite. What I'm missing out on is diamonds and jewels, which I don't need. But everybody else should do their dungeon every single day. If you still need any mythics or any legendaries or any weapons or Stellarix or Diamantina, or you should do your dungeon every single day. For me, though, unless it says to in the XP booster, then I try to get a perfect. If I don't get a perfect, I skip it. I don't even care that it's Sunday right now. Dungeon offer I don't buy ever, because I don't need diamonds. I don't really feel like I need Dragonite. Maybe once the dragons come out, maybe. So I don't know, those things don't take too long, you know. Adventure board and dungeon don't take too long. You gotta like look at your campaign, make sure you got that done. You get that done early in the week, you don't have to think about it anymore, right? And you get your holiday, which I gotta do so bad. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. I guess I will make it. I didn't even really play. Here, let's do this real fast before I forget. Welcome to the Grumpy Club. Excuse me. Mark says, I'm excited to wake up every day and play gyms. If I get to the point where I hate playing it, then it's time for another game for Marky Mark. Wormskull says, never feel bad, dude. This is what YouTube is for. You bring realism to a mundane process. Thanks, man. Mark says, I'm top 5 global PvP leaderboard every week because I love PvP, not because I have to do it. I enjoy it. Jerry says, I wonder how Cinny really feels. And do I ever hold my tongue? That's why the apple juice streams, have you heard anything surprising? Even when I drink, it's pretty much still the same stuff because I barely ever hold my tongue. There's nothing secret in my brain that I'm not telling you guys. I should have more of a filter, but I don't know. That's part of the channel, I guess. There's like almost no filter. There's a little bit of a holy baggy brownie panty filter that lets everything through. Like 1% gets caught up in the baggy brownie holy streaky filter. Maybe a couple words I know I shouldn't say on YouTube or something. That's about it. That's all I'm talking about. Maybe like my social security number and my real name and my, you know, couple things that I don't say. That's it. Otherwise, you're hearing 99% of what I'm thinking. Angie says, then play something else. I do play something else. It's called EverQuest P99. I do play something else. I play From Software games. We tried Puzzle Quest 3. We tried Marvel Puzzle Quest. We tried Final Fantasy VII Remake. We tried Sarah is Missing. We tried what was that one game? I don't know. We tried a lot of stuff. It's not like I'm just sitting here only playing Gems of War every single day for the entire 8 years. We've tried other things. I pretty much play this to help people. Because I'm, like, really good at it. You know, if you get a job... Like, usually if you're a plumber, it's not because you like to lick a toilet. And you love toilets and you want to have sex with toilets, right? It's because you're really good at fixing toilets. You know how to fix a toilet, right? So, I know how to play this game. And I'm really good at this game. So that's why I stream it. And that's why I have to keep playing it, because you can't not play it to stream it. That's a slippery slope. Because then you'll not be an expert anymore. After a pretty, after about a month, you're going to not know about something, and then people are going to realize and notice that you're not saying the thing about the thing. Like, Like, if I didn't have Stellarix as the win button, you know, you guys would notice, like, oh, he doesn't know about Stellarix. There's just a win button in the game now. Back when Ironhawks came out, if I was not using it properly and using its spell and, like, not... You'd be like, oh, this is obvious. This guy doesn't know about the Ironhawk team, and you know? He doesn't know that the Ruby weapon is the best weapon, and... You have to keep playing. I have to play it to continue to be an expert, to continue to help people. Right? I can't stop playing it. So, I don't know. Not just because I don't love it 100%. I'm good at it. I'm good at it. So I like to help people. You guys love it. You can love it, and I'll teach you how to play it better. So you don't have to spend money. You don't have to waste time. Right? Who wants to waste time? We only have so much time in our lives. Do you really want to be, like, wandering around in the dark trying to figure it out and probably doing stuff wrong and making stuff take longer? Do you really want to be going into every menu and trying to figure out how you can spend money to make this game make sense when you don't have to? That's what I'm here for. I'll show you. I've never spent a penny. Look at me. I got everything. Ask me questions. I do live streams almost every day. You can literally ask questions every single day if you want to ask a question. Like, how did you never spend a penny on this game? And how do you have everything? Please tell me. That's all you have to say. And now you don't have to spend any money on the game. Because I'll tell you. I'm not holding any secrets. I'll tell you how to do it. Some people do. Some people are smarter than me. Some people are snakes and weirdos. Weird salesman type of weirdo snakes. And they'll freaking hold back information and tell you you need to do things that you don't really need to do. And they'll tell you that troops are good that really aren't good. And they're just looking out for themselves. It's called being really selfish. And all they want's the views. They don't care about you for real. Every troop is good, and or else they'll put a thumbnail up that insinuates that it might be good. Uh-oh, is it good? I don't know. Everybody's dumb. Let me insinuate that everybody's stupid. Let me put up this thumbnail that says, oh, is he? I don't know. They think you're dumb. They think you're stupid. Am I the only one that doesn't treat people like they're stupid? I mean, you know, a little bit, I guess. When you're straddling the toilet backwards, because you just don't want to listen. I mean, that's one thing. But when you're believing everything everybody says all the time, like, you can't do that. Because people are out for themselves. They're sneaky, snaky weirdos. They're behind your back talking crap, trying to get your job. You know what I mean? They're saying you said something you didn't even say. Yeah? Freaking liars and weirdos. Alright, did I get it? I think I got it. Look, I barely played and I got this dragon. Woo! Got it on the last day, too. Because I practice what I preach. I don't give a crap about it. I cared about this way more than I care about this. Why can't I go up there? Gimme. I care about this way, way, way more than I care about this. Why? Because this will never come back ever again. This is your last day to get it. In the history of the world and the rest of your life, 80 years from now, you'll never be able to get this again. This is the only time ever. It's over. You're done. You're never getting it now. Might as well quit the game. Instead, you got this. Way to go. Way to go. People that didn't even try to get it can get it in 2 months. Somebody that's not even playing the game right now can get that in 3 months. Some baby in a diaper can get that in 3 months. This, you're smart. Good job. You got it. It's never coming back again. You got it. Good job. That's smart. I'm glad you did that. This? A baby. A guy that's not even playing right now. Anybody can get this in 2 to 3 months. It's coming. It'll be back. It's coming back. And then it'll be in the game forever. For the rest of time. And you can continue to get it over and over and over and over and over and over. You're going to get so many of these, you're not going to know what to do with them. You're going to be sacrificing them for souls one day. You know that? Did you get to use it? You got it first, and it changed your whole game, and you saved a bunch of time and money because of this thing? Really? No. It's weak. It's probably weak. But this, you can never get it again. This is the last day. You'll never see that again. It's not going to pop up in a pet rescue. It's not going to pop up anytime ever again. So hopefully you listened. But if not, hey, at least you got that dragon that a baby can get in 3 months. Or somebody not even playing the game can get in 2-3 months and just continue to get it over and over and over and over and over for the rest of the time. Good job. Time for me to take a break. Oh no. So Pantheon's like old EQ. Mark. I've got it and I'm still upset. Weekends at Bernie's, baby. I'm way behind in the chat. Alright, let me catch up, sorry. Dude, Sauna, I feel the same way. I'm so annoyed right now. I can't help it, I'm sorry. Spoilers, I know, I gotta do those. Mark says it's hard to tell when you're grumpy, Sauna. You always seem a happy person. We'd be lost without you and Anita. I know. That's what I've been saying. But it could happen eventually, right? That's the scary part. When you have like 10 or less people holding up the channel, when one person is gone, it's like, so it's way more weight. Like, if there's 50 people holding the boulder from rolling down the hill, and then one person leaves, it's not that big of a difference, and you can still hold the boulder up. But when there's only like 10 people, and now there's 9, and now there's 8, and now there's 7, like every time someone goes, the weight is it's like about to be unbearable, and everybody's gonna get flattened by the boulder. Merry Fogmas. I feel you, Allie. I understand now. When I'm sick, I'm freaking... Marvel Puzzle Quest? Never. I'm never playing that again. Sana says I'm a better player since I know you are. I love to watch it. I love to see somebody like Mark or Sana. Like I remember Sana coming like 2 years ago, and I can remember what you was like then, and I know what you're like now, and I definitely see an improvement. Same with Mark. Mark was pretty new when he came to the channel. Probably like really new, right? Now he's getting top 5 on the PvP leaderboard. Like, I'm not saying I have I'm not like directly helping him get the top 5 on the PvP leaderboard, but a lot of stuff that led up to him being able to do that, I'm sure I helped with a little bit, right? Because I'm not the biggest PvP guy, so I'm not going to like take credit for Mark's PvP. Like, that's on him. But like, to get to that point, to be able to do that, hopefully I was able to help somewhat. You know what I mean? And I can tell with him, too, that he's way better than when he first started. I'm honest and speak my mind. A little bit too much. I can get Gingeraxia without even playing. Me too, dude. That's what I did. That's how awesome it is, right? I got it, guys. I barely played and I got it. Woo! Oh, he's asking how's he get it. Yeah, from chests. It'll be in the chests. So, if we look at it, since you asked a question about the game, sorry. It's like non-stop ranting today, sorry. So it's a Dragon's Claw legendary, so it'll get put into the drop table for Dragon's Claw event keys. It'll be there for glory keys, gem keys, guild seals. It'll be in the Soul Forge. It'll be in the Soul Forge rotation. So many different places you can get Gingeraxia in 2 to 3 months. Sometimes they forget, you know, they're not very professional. They're kind of stupid, the devs. They're kind of like fishy and weird and snaky and weird and stuff. So it should be in there in 2 to 3 months. They used to be way better, by the way. They used to say something and they would do it. They used to have rotations and you could count on them. They used to put out like calendar, you know, they used to like tell you what was going to happen and it would happen. They used to fix stuff like immediately. They used to not go on vacation for 2 weeks because it's Christmas and they're in the 3rd grade and they got to take off for the Christmas because they're going to elementary school and eating a pizza and going in and eat the sloppy joes and sharpen their pencil at the school. Why are they taking off 2 weeks for Christmas? Are you not an adult? I know they got like people on standby just in case there's an emergency. Why do you even got to say that? Just work. What are you, 4? So yeah, you can get it later. You can get it later easy. But the other thing, the golden pets have never come back around, like, unless something changes, okay? I'm not here in 6 months and they say, guess what, guys? We're adding the golden pets to the rotation. We're adding the golden pets to pet rescues. Like, if that happens, then yeah, they'll be there. But right now, as the game stands, there's no way to get golden pets ever again. Like, you get them in this 2-week period or you never get them again. Gingeraxia will be there forever in 2 to 3 months. And you can get it over and over and over and over until you're sick of it and you're disenchanting it for souls. Doing this for the dragons in PvP shop ever come up outside of PvP? Yeah, I think so. Because they're going to go out of the shop and then there has to be a way to get them. So, it's the same thing. Same thing as like the Gingeraxia. Like Kukulkan will probably be available in a couple months. It was really expensive though, so they might make it take a little bit longer, because that's a lot of gold marks, bro. That's like 150 books. 150 books is so many gems you wouldn't even imagine. Like, I think Tyrion, we were talking about it before, and it was like a lot. Do you imagine, if you convert something to gems, maybe it would convince you not to actually get it next time? It is so many gems, it's crazy. Like, if it costed gems instead of gold marks, you would not buy it. Oh, why am I doing this? Because I forget how many deeds you get, though, for like 300 gems, right? If you have a merchant offer and it offers you deeds, how much does it cost? Okay? And then you got to divide that by 50. And then times it by how much it cost. Alright? And that's like 1 book. That's how much 1 book costs. And then you got to times that by like 150, because you just spent 150 books worth of gold marks. So whatever that is, you times it by 150, and that's how many gems Kukulkan costs. And it's quite a bit. Let's just say it's like 3,000 gems for a book. So 150 books, right? Is it 150 books? I think it's 150 books, right? Because it's 150,000 gold marks. And it's 100 gold marks for a book. So it's 150 times... I'm just doing some flu math here, so... 150 times 3,000. That's how much gems my flu math is telling me that Kukulkan cost you. So 3,000 gems times 150, whatever that is. So add 2 zeros. That's 300,000 gems. 300,000 gems. And then you gotta have the 50 in there, however much that is. We'll say it's around 400,000 gems, 450,000 gems. So if you had seen, instead of Kukulkan saying it cost 150,000 gold marks, what if it said 500,000 gems? I'm just here to tell you that kind of stuff. So you don't do it, because that's how much Kukulkan, or whatever the new one, whatever the new one's called. I'm using Kukulkan because that's the one I remember. Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone. I'm doing flu math. Flu math tells me that Kukulkan costs like 400,000 plus gems. So would you buy it if you actually saw it costed 400,000 gems? Maybe I'm doing flu math right now, but let's say it costs 40,000 gems. Would you buy it for 40,000 gems? Let's say I'm way off. I'm off by a 0. What if it cost 40,000 gems? Would you buy that dragon? Or whatever it is that you're never going to use for 40,000 gems? I don't even have that many gems. I've been playing for 8 years. That's how much it costs, though. Something like that. I'm just doing flu math. I gotta forget how many deeds you get for 300 gems. And then it costs 50... It's 50 deeds to make one book. And you're missing out on 150 books, right? Hit the like button, let's go. I'm never gonna catch up because I'm too busy ranting. Oh, so you can maybe get the pets with monies? Well, that's like actually don't exist to me. I'm kidding. Mark. Yeah, getting pets is good. We talked about the pet thing before. Like, the pet thing... People think pets are for stats, but they're not. Pets are for putting them on your shoulder and looking cute. That's the number one. That's the highest thing. That's the main reason pets are... It's the main thing pets are useful for, is to look cute on your shoulder. That's like 75% of it. The next thing is for like kingdom level and power. Of course, you need like 3 fully ascended from each kingdom or something like that for whatever it is. So that's the next thing. It helps your kingdom power for stats. It's part of the process. It's not the only thing. The next thing is your pet mastery thing. You notice how I'm not mentioning stats or anything about the stupid bonus on the pet? Because that's not even part of it. I mean, that's like the last thing. That's like 1%. But there's this thing here, the pet mastery. That's like the third thing. And then way down in like 4th, yeah, they do give you bonuses. So that's not the reason to get pets usually. I mean, if you use one troop all the time and there's a pet that boosts that one troop, then yeah. You want to get it, like Tina's whatever, Tina's tampon or whatever it is. Morgan! You've never seen free-to-play game that anything could be purchased eventually, especially when the devs say only available. This rant is on fire. January calendar? Oh no. Yeah, I never had a vacation either, Allie. They get more holiday? Oh, I forgot, like other countries. Dude, I've always gone hard at the devs. Yeah, Mrs. Sinny's had... Guess what day Mrs. Sinny got off? Christmas. Guess what day everybody else at her same job got off? Christmas. Guess what everybody else at her job gets another day off probably, but her day off was Christmas. That pisses me off. Her other day off was Thanksgiving. Her boss is making it to where her day off, if there's a holiday, is just the holiday. But everybody else gets that day off. So what is that? And that place would suck without her, too. That place would suck. And everybody says that. And, of course, places... If she left that place, they would figure it out. We all know this. I used to think the place I worked couldn't survive without me. But they can. They'll figure it out eventually. Every place does. But... At this place, for real, like... She's definitely the best. Head and shoulders above everybody else. And everybody else is like, sucks. Well, doesn't show up. Stays in the bathroom all the time. Taking 50,000 smoke breaks, whatever. Letting a flood just continue to happen. Like, hey, look, there's a flood. You're the worker at the place. There's a flood. Why don't you fix it? Nope, there it is. Hey. Hey, guys, come here. There's a flood. Look at it. Would you look at it? There's a flood here. Hey, guys. It's the workers that she works with. Hey, look, there's water. It's getting deeper. What do we do? It's kind of getting in my shoes. What do I do? I gotta work here, water. Get out of here. Hey, water, this is where I work, you stupid water. Get out of here, idiot. That's what they do. Why don't you turn the faucet off, you smart person? Why don't you get a freaking squeegee out? Why don't you get a mop? Hey, water, yeah, you. Hey, water, get out of here. I'm supposed to be working here, you dummy. I'm trying to look at my phone, though, for real. Man, I better just go to the end. If you said something, just re-say it, I guess. You play the streams during your commute to work? Dude, I heard from Chad Angelo. Chad Angelo, what up, dude? Rain with the gifted, thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're a legend, oh yeah. Dude, Wormskull is like, what's above a legend? You're a god. I'm screaming into the mic. Alright, let's do these spoilers. I'm sorry. Felt like ranting today. It's been too many days of not ranting. It's all building up inside my body. And then it explodes out of my nipples. Spoilers. I just try to think of the craziest thing to say, usually. Like having sex with the toilet. And exploding out of my nipples. Like, what can I say? Nipples? Okay, nipples. What should I say? Nipples? Sure. Just say nipples. My rants explode out of my nipples. Just make it a rant stream. Must see I'll come for that. I know. Let me read the spoilers, I guess. I know, like the game. Who comes for my spoilers anyway? Like literally. Literally, who needs them? Other than me. I like telling them to myself. I tell the spoilers to myself. That's it. That's the only person that needs them when we do the spoiler live stream, is me. I tell them to myself, and you guys just listen. It's like a person reading his own bedtime story so he can go to sleep. And you guys are just kind of listening to me read my own bedtime story to myself so I can fall asleep. But you guys don't need to go to sleep. You already had your bedtime story. It's kind of weird, right? It's just me reading the spoilers to myself. So I can hear them for the first... I'm the only person here who hasn't heard them yet. So let me read them to myself. You guys can watch me read the spoilers to myself. I'm the only one that needs them. You guys already know them all. It's Sunday anyway. Somebody else reading the spoilers for December 30th. They're reading them on December 3rd now. They're just going back further and further and further and further. Oh, here's the spoilers. December 3rd. Jim's War live stream for December 3rd. I got your spoilers for December 30th. We're gonna get some flowery dragons with the flowers in it. Open your petunia. Pollinate it. Gives them. I don't care about stuff like that till it's here, because they change it anyway. Be reading like super deep spoilers. Who cares? Open your petunia. Pollinate it. Bring a dragon. Got dragons coming. Saving Dragonite. You get frustrated trying to find them? They're on Terran's World. You type that in. Say www.terransworld.com. TARANSWORLD.com. HOORAH.com. I guess I could just put like a... too lazy to put a thing in the chat. Anyway, let's do spoilers really fast, because I know you guys have already heard it. It's okay. We got Wild Plains next week. We got Journey. We got the Labyrinth. Mini Tour. Shaman. And then a bounty event on the weekend. Wild Plains means... let's see if I can see anything cool about Wild Plains event key drop table. Did not. Let's run a fight. I wish the game would just play itself. Anything cool about... Catchers the Bull used to be good, but... Hey, if you're still gold farming, if you're still soul farming, you might think Catchers the Bull's a top 10. So, hey. You might. Catchers the Bull used to be good. He's no longer. King Stormguard's not as good. Excuse me. Lord of Slaughter. It's pretty good. Let me be honest with you, though. I don't use it a lot. I feel like it's... You know, it's a skull troop. It's a skull troop. It's usually not the safest way to go. He's fun. He's definitely fun. I'm just being completely honest. Like, the Lord of Slaughter I would usually say is a top 10. But I'm like, when do I use it? Ask somebody, like, literally. Like, go ask... I know Tacit barely plays this game anymore. But go ask him. Like, when does he actually use Lord of Slaughter? How often? Like, is it really a top 10? Because... I love it. I think it's cool. It's just like, you never... I don't know. I will mention the Lord of Slaughter still, because he's really cool. Savage Strike is a true damage with skulls. He puts a bunch of skulls up there. It's kind of like Shagra, right? I think he puts brown and skulls and like turns them all to skulls and whatnot. So I like it. I need to just find a team, I think. Maybe I'm just talking crap without really... So I'll use Shagra. Why won't I use like Lord of Slaughter then? So they're similar, right? It's like Shagra has a lower mana cost. It's an like, is he an elemental? He might be. Lord of Slaughter is a war gear construct. Yeah, Lord of Slaughter would be your target if you're going to throw event keys. And if you miss, you get Catchers the Bull, King Stormguard. Is there anything else, though? I should just read them off, because I feel like it takes longer me not reading them all. Torass is butt. I remember when somebody said that was good. Snaky Snakerson. Alright, here's all the weapons. So these will be in the Soul Forge. Bull's Edge, Bull Roar, Crossbow of Exile, Doomed Maul, Doom Spade. Doom Spade, like David Spade. Fire Ruby Staff, Head Cleaver. I better quit screaming or I'm going to lose my voice. Horn Cleaver. Minnow's Cleaver. Primal Axe. Rage Reaver. Rage Reaver. Rage Reaver. Rage Reaver. Rage Reaver. So get Rage Reaver and Doom Spade if you don't have them. Lord of Slaughter. Rage Reaver. Doom Spade. Anybody disagree? There's always option. You can always disagree. I would love it. Don't be scared to disagree. I know I sound crazy, but if you disagree, let me know. Lord of Slaughter, Rage Reaver, Doom Spade. Tell me if you disagree. Those are like the best things from what we're getting next week. We have really smart people here, right? And you don't see people disagreeing a lot, right? And then when they do, we have a little discussion. We both get smarter. Or it's some idiot and I just cut them down and it's funny. I just beat every single Cinemirage epic trial by doing nothing. So if you don't have Cinemirage done, just run auto battles. I know it's the Vault weekend, so it's not the best time, but... I'm gonna talk about new troops now, I guess. Troop spoilers for the upcoming week of March 1st, 2025. Just kidding. On Monday from Wild Plains, we're getting Coo the Brave. Coochie the Brave. Coochie the Brave, you may take our lives. Arcane Blood, base rarity epic, troop type Taurus, troop roll support. He's support for your Coo. Spell is give magic +1 life and attack to an ally. If the ally is a Taurus, double the effect. Mana color blue red, mana cost 12. Train number 1, Taurus Bond. Train number 2, Thick Hiney. Train number 3, Impervious. We're also getting Red Reaver from Wild Plains. He gives you wings. He's an epic. He's a demon Taurus. Hellish Trail is the spell. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, then create 2 red gems boosted by Taurus ally. Oh, it's the crappy journey troop. It's got Bloodlust, Infernal Armor, and Pathfinder. It will not loop like you want it to, even if you use all Taurus. On Friday, we got a new Mythic. That's cool. It's New Mythic Friday. Did you guys know we get one new Mythic every month, and it's the only Mythic available for the first week of the month every month? It's called Chromatica. Chromatica? Chromatica? Cornholio. What is your favorite color? Arcane Blade and Storm, base rarity mythic. It's a dragon. It's a Chinese dragon. It's rainbow. Cornholio. Rainbow Song, deal damage to all enemies. Then create 13 gems of either blue, green, red, yellow, or purple. Wow, you get to guess which color you get. Sounds like a fun game. Mana color blue, red, yellow. Mana cost 26. Train number 1, Tough Scales, 30% Skull. Train number 2, Mana Shield. You can't burn it tiny with mana. Train number 3 is Spectromancy. Spectromancy. 50% chance to create a 3x wild card when matching 4 or more gems. 13 gems is cool, but you don't know whether you might get blue, you might get green, you might get red, you might get yellow, or you might get purple. The only thing it left out was brown. I feel like that's not very cool. That's not cool at all. Why are they leaving that color out? Did they think this through? They got blue, green, red, yellow, purple. The only color they left out is brown for Cornholio here. That's kind of weird. Friday, also on Friday from Volpakia, we have Exiled Wargear. Homeward Bound. It's a rare troop. It's a Wargear Knight. The spell is Exiled Stare. Eliminate magic +1 from a random skill on an enemy, boosted by Wargear allies. Inflict terror ×2. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 11. It's the... What? We have Bounty? I guess we have Bounty, sorry. Bounty Hunter, and it's 50% start Bounty Hunter troop. It's blue-green, eliminate magic +1 from a random skill. I hate that. Alright, I don't like anything, as usual. The dragon, do a random color, that's fun. Or do you get to pick? If you get to pick, that'd be cool. Do you get to pick? Maybe I'm stupid. So you get to pick everything except for brown? Or is it just do a random one? If you get to pick, then I like it. If you don't get to pick, then I hate it. It says, create 13 gems of either blue, green, red, yellow, or purple. If I get to pick, then I like it. But if I don't get to pick, then I hate it. So I guess we'll see. Maybe it'll be cool. Let me know. You guys you might know. Let me know. My first thought was, or, random, random, random. That's what they keep doing. Like, look at the troop right under it. Eliminate magic +1 from a random skill on an enemy. But if I get to pick between blue, green, red, yellow, or purple, which is still weird, but I would like to use that, I guess. Do I get to pick, guys? Do I get to pick? We're at the wait and see on that one. If you get to pick, then I like it. If you don't get to pick, I don't like it. Weapon spoilers. Sorry, this is mostly a stare at the screen and listen to me rant stream. Let's go do, so we can, is it Wild Plains, right? We can do some thought event. Oh yeah. How many shards do I got? 73, so I should probably do some verse hunting. Let's copy this. Let's get another Iron Hawk. Do it fast. Fra fra. Got it. Got it, dude. Monday, December 30th, from Wild Plains, we got Stone Splitter. It's a weapon. It's red-brown. Its mana cost is 14. It deals magic +4 damage to an enemy, boosted by red allies and Taurus allies. Not good. And that's it. Pet spoilers. Do we got any pets? No. Max Kingdom Power. On the 3rd of January? Is that too far? No. Valpakia Kingdom Power goes to 17. I think that's it. So that's the spoilers. Let's see what y'all were saying. What do you think about that dragon, that Cornholio dragon? Replacement Cindy's. The Doom Spade is good because it can loop on red, and it's kind of like the old Huntmaster Arboreus, kind of. So if you put all reds on your team, and then you face a red team, it'll loop and loop and loop and loop and loop. So if you don't want, like, one of the best loopy weapons in the game, then don't get it. Rage Reaver is good, too. It's another red loopy weapon. If you have all Taurus on your team, then it almost always loops on red, too. Maybe not loop. The Doom Spade's a looper. The Rage Reaver is just a really good red mana generator. There is a difference because the Doom Spade actually uses red. So if you put it on the top of your team, let's go look at it here. Do I have like a... I don't know how to show it, but we had a like a all red. Anyway, Doom Spade is good because it's red and it can loop back into itself. So if you do an all red team, right? Oh, that's the Impaler. What am I talking about? It's not red. What color is it? Where's the Doom Spade at? Do I not have it? What? Doom Spade. Is that what it was called? Brown? Maybe I'm in a spot where I can't. Doom Spade. Oh, there it is. It's brown. Whatever, brown. So, this is good because it uses brown. And then it puts brown up on the board. And if you put it in first slot, it can loop back into itself, get its own mana up. You do it again, it does it again. The enemy never gets a turn. It's hitting 2 enemies. So just like I think I'm using I think I'm using this weapon somewhere. I'm using one of these weapons this week somewhere, I think. Forget where though. Or maybe it was last week. They are really good. You should definitely get them. Oh, here, look. Alright, we got the Doomed Vulture. It deals damage to the first 2 enemies, plus 2 per tempering level, create 2 purple gems for each purple ally and enemy if the enemy has a doom, blah blah blah. Here, let's show this one. It's the same thing, except for this is for purple. So a lot of the time it'll just keep looping back into itself. It depends on how many purple enemies you have, for real, but see if I can get her up. Of course, there's nothing. They stole my purple. Just do... Yeah, sure. You get up already. Alright, 11. We're gonna make 12. See how it looped? Now it's up again. 13. Looped. Back up again. These are really good. Don't sleep on them. Like, Eclipse Sauce is just there for backup, really. Alright, we got this. Sucks you gotta take your own purple off the board, like, but we got 11, 12, 23. Extra turn, still my turn. They're dead. Of course, it's not like Gob Truffle, it's not an infinite loop, it's not that good, but depending on the enemy's coloration, it could be. If they're all 4 purple, then it's gonna go crazy. Like if you take the red Doom Shovel into like a Vault Key where there's 3 red enemies every single time, like that's pretty good. Or if there's a PvP restriction and you know every single enemy is gonna be purple or red or whatever, and you take one of those shovels in there, like you know you're gonna get max loopage. So yeah, anytime you see one of these, you should get it. But I know it's like 900, 800 diamonds. Like if you don't have, it's almost too expensive for if you're saving for other things. Like I get it. Rage Reaver's only 300 diamonds, so maybe get Rage Reaver first and then get the Doom Spade after if you can. Because Rage Reaver will unlock your ability to use the ferocities, which I like. Which it depends where you're at in the game, of course. If you're already at the end of the game and you don't really need ferocity anymore, then maybe you get the spade. If you're at the beginning of the game and you have 300 diamonds and you want to use ferocity, then get the Rage Reaver. The Rage Reaver's kind of like the golden pet, where it's not going to be back for a long time, so you better get it. Same with the Doom Spade. Like, it's really good, but the other part of the reason that you get it is because of how long it's going to be before it comes back. Like, whatever mythic in the Soul Forge will probably come back sooner than a weapon in the Soul Forge. The weapon in a Soul Forge can take 52 weeks or whatever. Or, what is it? 38 weeks? I don't know. A weapon in the Soul Forge takes like 38 weeks. A mythic... It's getting close, though. I think it's pretty close nowadays, but I think a mythic could come back faster than a weapon, right? It depends, though. Like, a mythic could be at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle, and then it seems like it came back really fast. But it could be at the beginning of a cycle and at the end of a cycle, and it seems like it takes forever to come back. Anyway. I should play Project Zomboid? Brian Walker, how's it going, man? Idle Gems of War. Huge flex alert, where? You think that's funny, dude? Where's Skull? I think that's bullcrap, dude. I think that's bullcrap. They left every color but brown off there. It's not very nice. Alright, let's do some vault. I'll try to catch the chat as it pops on the screen. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I see Worm Skull by Sauna. That's what I see. Let's go grind some of this vault event. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Wild Plains. I was sitting here ranting and raving, not reading the chat. Alright, get off of that. That's old. It was the best team in the game at one point, though, right here. You guys remember? Phoenicia was the best before Magma Dragon, and then Magma Dragon made it even better to where you don't have to use your hero because it makes the storm. You needed the hero for the storm, right? Because Phoenicia does double damage based on a storm. Have you ever seen brown in a rainbow? I feel you, I feel you. Stupid rainbows too, man. What's wrong with the rainbow? Rainbows. But you deal double damage if there's a firestorm, right? So, everybody knows this. But that's what made... Like, when Magma Dragon came through, we didn't need the hero anymore, and it does damage to all enemies. And it's elemental. So it went perfect with it. I guess with the leprechauns, like, having a bad day, you might see a brown and a rainbow. If the leprechaun did not go to the bathroom before his shift, you might see some brown and a rainbow. What am I doing? Alright. I need my... Am I wrong about Ironhawks not being the best thing still? If you mix all colors, you get brown. That's right. I gotta quit screaming. Never mind. They did not leave brown out. You gotta just mix them all together. That's true. Brown Skittles is just M&M's. So you can pick every color except for brown, though. I've never seen a troop where you can pick every color except for one color. And then, of course, the one color is probably the most controversial color you could do. Or to, like, leave out. But I'm hoping the new Mythic, you get to pick. You can pick what color you want. But if you don't get to pick, just know that. I'm calling it right now. Unless somebody comes up with the crazy team with the third trait, you know that does happen. You can only think so far ahead with when you're looking at something on paper. But me looking at that new Mythic on paper, if it's a random color, you're never going to know which color it's going to be, so how are you supposed to plan around it? Like in that previous team where I showed the purple shovel, I know the shovel's going to make purple, so I make a purple storm, I have all purple troops on my team, I try to go somewhere with purple enemies. If you have a dragon that's just going to do any random color... Yeah, maybe wild cards, I guess. Mix it with Takshaka. But then you got like, why not just use Stellarix? It hits harder. There's always that problem of, like, Stellarix being the win button. I guess if you don't have Stellarix, it's easier to get, like, a new Mythic than Stellarix, right? So maybe, I don't know. Just don't like the random color. If something's putting 13 gems of a color on the board, I want it to... I want to know which color it is, and then I would love it. Imagine you get to pick the color. That'd be so cool. You would just pick whatever one's the highest. Or actually, you would probably pick a color of the... one of the colors that it uses. That's the highest, probably. So you try to get it back up, and then cast it again. Pick the same color over and over and over. If you get to pick the color, you could just plan around a certain color. Like whatever color is the easiest to make a storm for. Like green or something, or purple. Or not brown, whoops. Sorry. Those are the 3 easiest ones to make storms for, I feel. Green, brown, purple. You can just use Thief, Archer, Titan. That's what I always do. My strategy for looping, at least. Kind of gotta know, like, where to get storms if you need them. That's a little bit of a... Taco Bell's a brown storm creator. Dude, I always want to go to Taco Bell, but nobody else wants to go there. Then I eat there and I regret it. Do you ever not regret eating at Taco Bell? Sometimes it's really, if they, you know. You gotta go, I'd say you gotta go there like 5 times at least to get one good time. You don't know what a taco is? It's like a tortilla, and then you put beef in it, like ground beef. And then you gotta have some cheese, like cheddar cheese or something, right? Like shredded cheese. I think it's cheddar, right? I don't know. And then you gotta have like lettuce, maybe some tomato, maybe some sour cream. They don't have tacos in the Netherlands. Yeah, do you guys have any fast food? Fast food dumplings. Dumplings Bell. Dude, I'm gonna make a whole string of Dumplings Bell. What up, Rain Man? We're coming to the end of the channel, Rain Man, but Wormskull just saved it all by himself. Not all by himself, but you know what I mean. Like, everybody, we needed help. The same people were holding the boulder up, and they were getting tired. And I was looking at them, and I was feeling bad. So I was yelling at the world. Somebody come help these people! They're very tired and sweaty! They have to take a poop! They can't hold this boulder forever because they have to go poop. And then Wormskull gave him a poop break, so hopefully that helps. Oops, get out of there. You have tacos and fat food. It is fat food. They should just call it fat food. I'm gonna go get me some fat food. Because sometimes it's not fast, and it always makes you fat. Fast food. Yeah, that's the biggest one ever, Rain Man. He resuscitated it. We're doing Weekend at Bernie's now. You guys are gonna carry around the channel's dead body for a month. You're gonna put on a Hawaiian shirt and put me in funny situations for like January, probably. Then we're gonna be right back in the same spot. What am I doing? I need yellow or brown or skulls. Why'd you survive, Lord of Slaughter? I was just talking crap about Lord of Slaughter, and here he is laughing in my face. Ripping a chain out of his nipple. Yelling at me. You said I'm maybe not top 10. Well, here's a burp, and here's a chain from my nipple. Brown and yellow. And he says, you will not get any brown or yellow. You will look like a fool while you're trying to do the vault event. Lord of Slaughter, don't play. Move the boulder, watch it fall. Yep. What up, Jets? Banana rides in the water? Who's saying banana rides in the water? Banana rides. Guild Wars, let's go. Guild Wars used to make me pop a vein out of my neck and have a hemorrhoid. I can't wait till it's back. Nah, it's gonna be slightly different. Who else Guild Wars made them pop a vein out of their neck and have a hemorrhoid the next day? That was me. Anita with the gifted went to Vishal. Thank you so much. Vishal is a doctor from India. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's what I remember. He was in school. Who knows Vishal? Do you guys know that guy? Makes you want to punt kittens. I know. What up, FD? How's it going, bro? You love thinking during... Yeah, I like thinking too. I feel you. I used to like it. Darkborn? Isn't that the guy from the forums? Dude, we should make fun of forum people today. That's always fun. There's a couple cool people on there. Forum is dumb. I hate it. I don't know. It's been like kind of better recently. I need a drink. I have nothing. That's me. I'm sick and I have nothing. Yeah, did you see that, Crow? You were too busy perched on the rooftops with your face paint on that you forgot to see the... I'm just kidding. The Crow. Forum people. The way they used to be, at least. They've been alright recently. I read the forum on the toilet. That's the only time I read it. Is when I'm taking a dookie. So I don't read it a lot. It sounds like somebody's name from the forum. Darkborn, maybe it's something else. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up. Hey, can I click on that too? Click. Can I click on it? I want to click on it. That don't do nothing. Hi. Did that work? No, it didn't work. It did work. You just click on it. Everybody should say W Worm Skull. Just click on Worm Skull and then hit W. That's what they do, right? That's what the kids do, right? They say W's in the chat for Worm Skull, and then everybody says a W. Right? Let's do that. Let's be cool. W's in the chat for Worm Skull. Just click on that thing that's been there the longest ever. It's still there. It's giant and red. You click on it and then you say W. He's the channel hero. He came out of nowhere. Dragging it on the ground. Everywhere he goes, it just drags on the ground. He's an elephant. Swinging back and forth. Yeah. This crap is so stupid. I hate this being sick. It's sticky. That's what it is. That's what somebody says, describe how your sickness is. I'll say sticky. just sticks in there and it won't go away. But it's not like horrible. I'm not laying on the bed all day. But motivation is very low to actually accomplish anything for real. I'll like get up and act like I'm doing stuff. I like do the bare minimum still. Like I went to the grocery store the other day. It was actually alright. I don't really have too much to complain about going to the grocery store because I went early in the morning and I think everybody's broke right now. So they weren't going to it. I went way over. I need to do a gap. I don't even know if I have a gap. Ooh, did I get something free? How do I get back there? I always forget. This? No. This? No. I always forget how to get back there. Somebody will tell me before I can figure it out. I forget. There it is. I got something, but I forgot to get it, huh? Damn it. Damn it! I missed out on like 5 gem keys, dude. I don't think I got the free Christmas thing. I better get the New Year's one. Anybody have any questions? A luminous green snot, yeah. Hey, my chat just crashed. Dude, we gotta do some bingo? You guys wanna play bingo? Wanna go to the church and play bingo? We should make up some, like, stuff that I say that you have to we'll, like, make a board. And then when I say my chat crashed, you put, if you have my chat crashed, you put a, you got that one, right? You have a board and, like, one of your things is my chat crashed. And then you put that on there. Then you put one complains about YouTube, like you put that there. He said nipples, you put it on, nipples, I got nipples. You put nipples there. He talked about poop. You got one for poop. Grocery store, mechanic, driving. We could play bingo every stream. And we gotta make a board. And then you gotta scramble it up. You gotta have enough stuff. Isn't that how you play bingo? Like, how many squares do we need? I only have 1 Palooza. I better go farm some more. I think I got the idea from this dude doing paranormal bingo. So he'll watch the people do the fake ghost hunting, and then he'll be like, "Shadow dude," and like if you see a shadow dude, then you got it, you know. And then it'll be like CCTV footage that's really grainy and you can't tell what it is. And then you get to cover that one up, right? It's bingo. Or whatever, however you play bingo. Do you cross it off or do you cover it? I don't know. I haven't played bingo ever. I get the gist of it. You gotta make a row. Jet says my guildmate tested gaps on Xbox at 25 gaps, averaged 77 battles, and Dragon Knight Gnome appeared 1 point... Who had chat just crashed? And like chat with a 2, we could put that on the board. Mark gives a donation, we can put that on the board. Sana with the gifted, Anita with the gifted. You know, we could put stuff that happens a lot, you put it on the bingo board. And then sometimes it doesn't happen, and then sometimes it's not on your card. Right? That's how bingo works. I don't know, what is there, like 30 squares? We gotta make up like at least 50 things. That way you don't have every single thing on your board. But you also got to get it straight across, and so they're all mixed up. Anyway, there's this guy that does that for the fake paranormal ghost hunting. Strip bingo. It's like, it was aliens. Alright, cover up aliens. Bigfoot, cover up Bigfoot. Scary little girl, cover up scary little girl. So we can be like, nipples, cover your nipples. Talking about Cindy. Cindy rant. Cindy's long gone. She can't be found. She's the red-headed little stepchild that ran away. We can't find her. She's your wife that won't come out of the house to go anywhere because she hates her hair. She don't have the clothes she wants to wear. So she's hiding in the house, and you'll never see her again. She hates her makeup. She hates her eyebrows. Aliens abducted my nipples. I think my nipples are still there. You want me to check? I'm gonna check right now on live stream. Swear. Are they still there? Yep. My nipple is still there. I don't know about the other one, but I checked one of them. So I assume the other one's still there. Alright, I'm looking for verses because I only have one gap. If you want me to be serious for a moment and talk about the game, I only have one Nomapalooza, so I really need more. Even though it's Sunday, I don't want to run down to 0, like, right now. Deeds of Magic would be good there if you still need to get your Purple Kingdoms. I do, but I already have, like, I'm working on green. I stick to my guns. I'm not going to blow all my gems. Number of battles per gap seems to be much higher. He used to average 68, 69, now 77. So what, you're getting more? It's faster now? That's awesome. What changed? Just the game, the victory screen, or did they use a different team, or what? I don't know what you're talking about, for real. I'm trying to look back. You said hello. And then you said my guildmate tested gaps on Xbox, did 25 gaps, averaged 77 battles a gap. You're supposed to get around 20 per gap. 20 vault keys a gap. It's average though, like. Number of battles to gap seem to be much higher. We could count them. I just gotta... I don't know, I don't really have a counter. You know me. I haven't invested in the counter yet that you put in the bottom of the screen. It costs a lot of money. It's like $1 million to put a counter in the bottom of the screen. I just don't have that much. I'll have to fire my butler. Poor old Jeeves. We don't want to get him out on the street, you know. Then he'll be drawing naked pictures for money. Pull up to the curb and he'll be drawing a dirty naked picture and trying to sell it to you for $5. We don't want to do that to old Jeeves. Just to put a timer in the bottom of the screen. New loot screen. Okay, so it's making it faster? That's what it was supposed to do. I just don't like it for the vault keys when you're opening the vault keys. When you're getting the vault keys, it might be faster. We need to catch up to Mark. 15 gaps for 372 total keys so far. Good vault. Nice job, dude. 15 times 20 is... Yeah, you're doing great. I just did the math in my head. 15 times 20 is 300. 372, that's great. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I get it. You thought it went over my head, even though my head is full of snot. I still caught it. Yeah, I know, I haven't done nothing. Honestly, I did not do this vault event. Sorry. You guys have seen everything I've done. I'm just completely honest. I'm gonna get better. I'll do better. We gotta give it one more... How about this for Wormskull today? We're gonna give it our all in January. I gotta figure it out, though, because it's really hard. I thought the new place would be better for streaming, but it... Like, I don't have to worry about outside. But now it's like inside is worse. And it's not bad or anything. Just imagine like, I don't know, I used to have my own streaming space basically, and now I don't. I used to go like, oh, I'm streaming. I'm gonna go stream. Now I can't really do that. There's no place to go. My streaming space is right in the middle of everything. Not really, but it's like if Mrs. Cinny is home, I feel like I can't stream. And I don't want to like say that to her, because it's not her fault. I don't know what to, like, I'm not gonna, that's dumb, like, get out of here, wife, so I can play video games. You know? I'm not gonna say that. Quit sitting on my lap, get out of here. Never say that. You know? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Sometimes the kids aren't here. I can go in one of their rooms, I guess. That's the conundrum, right? I thought when I moved, everything would be better. I'm not saying it's worse. It's better. But for streaming, it's like I have a certain amount of time on certain days to stream, and that's it. So it's hard to put more effort in unless I cram it all into a certain period of time. But there's other things I have to do in those periods of time because they're due by certain times as well. She told me to just stream last night, and she would have been right there, sleeping. I'm like, I'm not gonna stream while you're sleeping, dude. You don't understand. Like, I scream into the mic like a lunatic. It's gonna wake you up. And you're probably gonna be over there snoring and farting and stuff. I don't know. Just kidding. Coughing, going to the bathroom, whatever. Dude, I have a butler. His name is Jeeves. He's gonna be on the streets if we get a timer up there. You've done more than... Would I do more than you, Rain? Oh, you've barely done anything? I've only done it on stream, so you've seen it all. Jet says, congrats, Mark only did 6 on Friday, more than I planned, but the extra battles were worth it. You know what happened to me with my vault keys? What was it? There was something. The IRL drama. Okay, it was a shit storm, right? So we're coming to the end of the year. My grand plan for this year was to stream. We kind of doggy paddled the whole year, so I'm already like, oh no, what do I do? The whole year's almost over. What do I do now? We like did the thing that now I gotta decide. It's not an easy decision. And then at the end of the year, we kind of fall off a cliff and pooping ourselves in the bed. Like November was horrible. I thought December was going to be horrible, then Wormskull saved it. Which, that was the minimum. That was the minimum we needed. That's not like we're good. That was like, okay, our dead body got resuscitated, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot. Like, look how far off we were. I thought it was impossible. Alright, and then I had the real life... I had to move. So right before I moved... So a lot of this is my fault, I know. Like, I haven't been... I've been taking days off. I've not been as excited to make videos or stream. But I had the whole moving process where, like, before... A month before and a month after, plus... There was a whole, like, 3-month ordeal of stress and anxiety of moving, and... Then we get here, and, like, everything's way better. Like, there's not hooligans outside jumping on my car every single day. Or shooting or blowing out people's windows of their house or their car. Or, like, what else was going on over there? Just all kinds of stuff. The cops weren't circling constantly, like, I've seen the cops here, like, twice, probably. And they weren't doing anything. They were just driving around, like, acting like they remembered us back here. You know, they weren't even coming to do anything. There was no call. I've seen them maybe twice. There was one time they were circling, like, it looked like they were looking for somebody, like maybe somebody ducked off in here or something, but other than that, at the other place, they literally would sit in the middle of the street and just stare. Because that's how bad it was. The cops would just sit there. Because everybody was like, something's gonna happen if you don't sit down here. People are shooting fireworks out of their butt every other night. At the least. Somebody drove a car into the pond and just left it there. Trying to remember all the cool stuff that happened there. Shooting into an occupied dwelling was fun. Kids just using cars as like soccer goals. Like, literally, I think I have a video. I need to release all those videos. Now that I don't live there anymore, I need to show you guys. Like, proof. Ooh, look, I got my deeds. It's only 3 deeds, that's it? It's way worse than I thought. So is it 100 gems a deed? Was that 3? I know, and it's so much better here, Rain. What do you mean you haven't touched Ironhawks? I call my wife dude. I call everybody dude. Call my daughter dude. What's up, dude? Bro. You don't call everybody bro? I call everybody bro. Bro. I'll say that to wifey. Be like, bro. Because, you know, you hear it so much. I have a teenager, if you didn't know that. And all he says is, bruh. So I get to hear it all day, so then I say it to everybody. Bruh. Bruh. Not that I wouldn't have said it before that, but when you hear somebody saying it to everybody else, you start saying it to everybody else. Bro. Sauna, bro. Dude. Oh yeah, I was telling my story. So I moved. Everything outside is cool. Like, I don't even look out there. I don't even use my camera anymore. Like, I was using the camera at first. And then there was no reason. Like, I got nothing. There's nothing. Oh wait, the basketball. Kia O'Neal out there for a little bit, but that wasn't even that bad. And then they stopped doing it. Once I started going out there and just moving it, every time they did it, they stopped doing it. Which only took one time. It's not like I did it 50 times. I did it one time. I said, okay, if you want to do that right here, for some reason, you don't want to do it in your spot, or in your yard, or around your stuff. You want to sit here and do it as close to my stuff as possible. Then I will just move. I'll just move it over there. And then they stopped doing it because the whole part of the process was my stuff. Oh, your car is shiny. Let me look at myself while I play basketball. Sorry, dude. Just go pick somebody else's shiny car. Why you gotta do mine? So I would just move it to a different spot. Like, way, way far away. Like... And then he stopped doing it. That was the only thing. Grumpy old man moving his car. Well, how is my property part of your routine? Like, that's weird. Like, I want to do a flip over. How about I do a flip over your car? It's part of my everyday routine. I'm gonna go out there and just do a parkour flip. And I won't always make it either. I'm gonna land on top of it. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna practice doing a Dom Tomato flip over your Jeep every day. Until I can do it good. Because he's practicing. He's not Michael Jordan. He's practicing, so he kicks it off his foot, he hits the car. So I'm gonna go practice to be Dom Tomato with yours. Because it's a little bit taller, right? And it's a little bit more of a challenge. So I'm gonna do a front flip. I'm gonna practice doing front flips over your Jeep. Every single day. Until I get it. You know, sometimes I'm going to land on top of it. Sometimes I'm going to hit the side of it. Sometimes I'm going to kick the side of it. Whatever. But, you know, it's part of my routine. I'm going to use your property. So if they move it away, now I can't do it. Oh, darn. That was the only thing that was kind of annoying. It was only for like a little bit. But yeah, anyway, so I thought I'd be able to stream way more here, and then we have the problem with the Wi-Fi, where I'm pretty much as far away as you can be from the router and the modem, when I used to be hardwired. That seems to smoothed out a little bit, but we still have the chat crashing and stuff, and I don't know what's up with my OBS with EverQuest and stuff, like it keeps screwing up and changing and stuff. Then I had the real-life drama that I haven't told you guys, like, exactly what it was. It's kind of private. But just imagine feeling like nobody... Basically how I feel on YouTube, you know? Like nobody wants you. I don't know. Probably shouldn't say so much. But that's better. It's getting better. It's fine. I'm used to it. I'm like PTSD, man. I've seen it all. I've gone through a lot. You can't do something that I haven't already been done. I've been in the war. I've seen all the body parts of flying. So if I see body parts of flying, I've already seen it before. Can't show me nothing. That was going on for a minute. It wasn't that bad. Don't think it was like something crazy, but it was like annoying. Now I'm sick. You saw me try for a minute. Like I was putting out pre-records and live streams. I think I'm gonna try that again. That's the goal. But I gotta find time. That's how I started this whole long monologue that nobody's listening to. I gotta find time. There's Vishal, dude. Somebody summoned a demon. Vishal's a demon. Dude, I did a extender Tyrion. I've never tried... Is that the same thing as a repeater? I'm not a technical type of dude. I tried an extender, but I guess that's not the problem. I am right on the edge of the freaking Wi-Fi range, though, because if you walk out the front door... You're not on the Wi-Fi anymore, and my back is literally against the front door pretty much. Right now. But it was I tried an extender. Yeah, I tried it, man. That's the other thing. I don't sit here and complain and like not try to fix stuff. But I have such bad luck that nothing fixes. Like I just tried to fix my laptop too. I sat here all day on Christmas while I was sick I'm like, okay, I'm not streaming, I'm not making a video, I don't have to do anything else except for I already watched kids open presents, and we don't have anywhere to go, we're just gonna eat dinner, Christmas dinner, a little bit later. So I sat here and messed with the laptop, like, trying to fix it. And I, like, worked a little bit, I don't know. No, I just crashed. It just crashed again, the chat. If you got the bingo, cover it up. My chat crashed again. Yeah, that's what a crow keeps saying, Wormskull, like to run a cable. I don't know. It's one of them things that is probably not that hard, but like to... The idea of it is more stopping me than the actual of doing it. It's kind of like streaming today. The idea of streaming was stopping me more than the actual stream itself. Like, once I got on here, I've been good to go. Except for... Unless you don't like to hear complaining, I guess, but... Yeah, I need to hardwire. It's like in the basement. So, I'm in the front of the house on the top floor. The modem and router are in the basement in the back of the house. So it's as far away as it can be. So I don't know. How do I run that in a place that I can't just like start drilling hole? It's not, I'm renting. I don't own it. Like, if your solution is something to where you own the place and you can just drill all the holes you want in it, like, I don't think I can just drill a hole in the floor if I wanted to. I don't know if I'm allowed to have wires hanging out the window. And the only other thing would be, like, running it, down this really steep stairs that people already fell down, like, 3 times, and then run it down the other really steep stairs somebody already fell down a couple times? Like, I don't know. Other than drilling holes or throwing it out the window like Tarzan, like, how am I supposed to, like, just explain it? Stream from the basement? I did. I have before. But I can't if the teenager's here. I'm not going to kick them out of their room just so I can stream. I mean, I could do that for going forward in, if this is... You know, I've kind of been waiting to see if it's so bad that I need to go do that. Because I could. Like, for our weekly... I can't do it every single time, because... I'm not kicking somebody out of their room when they're here. But when they're not here, I could. Which would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday while they're at school. But then what about the summer? What about the weekends? You know I put everybody else ahead of myself, right? Same thing I was saying about the stream and Gems of War and stuff. I'm telling you guys, like, other than the Vault event, because everybody's doing this. But unless you need something, let me know. Just like I was saying at the beginning where I give you guys high, mid, and low, and pure, and deathless, and stuff, even though I've already done pure and deathless, and I don't need high, mid, and low, I just need the high. I don't have to do all that if I don't want to. I don't have to go over the Soul Forge. I already have everything, but I do it anyway. It's the same kind of idea as me not wanting to kick somebody out of their room just so I can stream. I usually put everybody else first. Same with Christmas. I got pretty much nothing. Boo-hoo for me. Who cares, right? You're an old man. But everybody else got what they... got stuff. Pretty much. F them kids. Dude, that's my life. I had them when I was young. So, I don't even know being an adult without a kid. I don't even know how that feels. I've, like, literally never been an adult without having a kid. Anybody else can say that? Maybe when I was 18 for... Maybe? I was getting busy. Like an idiot. Nah, Mark, you know how it goes, bro. All that does is make it to where I can keep streaming. It's not extra money. It's not extra. We were under by that much. So that just puts us where we gotta be to, like, continue to duct tape it. And I wish, man. We would need that again, and then maybe I could. Which I'm not asking for that. I need to do better on my own to be able to afford. I guess, because it's not gonna happen. I wish, Mark. But that's not like the amount that I said was to like not stop streaming forever. It wasn't to buy anything. It was to make sure we can at least continue to limp around and duct tape it and gum it. You've been a kid all your life. Kids just turn into wingmen and scapegoats. Yeah. My little one told a lie about me the other day. I was disappointed. I'm like, is this gonna start happening now? That's weird. Trying to get me in trouble. She's a little devious. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. She like made up this whole thing that I said that I didn't say. And then she told her mom that I said something that I didn't say at all. And then she admitted that she was lying. I'm like, you see? Why were you even believing that? It's ridiculous. You're believing a little single digi. Wingmen and scapegoats. Let's go. Man, I'm trying to do a longer stream today. I don't know. I know I should, like, obviously. I'm supposed to do, like, an EverQuest thing, too. But yeah, I thought we were going to be able to stream more. But so far, it's not been that. Like, literally hasn't been. And it's not me, per se. It's like the... What's it called when it's... it's on the tip of my brain, but I'm sick. Wait till I get grandkids? Yeah, hopefully not anytime soon. What's it called when it's like either your environment or... Environmental or... I don't even know what I'm saying. The reason I can't stream longer or do more videos or spend more time on this is environmental. It's not because I don't want to. It's a little bit of both, I guess, you know. So I would love to put in max effort, and then I would be like really irritated and disappointed and quit, probably, but I want to do it real quick just to see. Nature versus nurture, there it is, Cheryl. Nature or nurture, right? So it's nature then? So now I stream in a room where people are, instead of in a room where people aren't. And I'm far away from the... I used to be hardwired in, and now I'm as far away as you can get. I've been sick. I've had the real life drama. I had the moving. It's the end of the year. All of that adds up to almost quitting. Instead of, before we moved, I said, man, I'm going to be streaming so much more at the new place, because my main problem at the old place was not inside, it was outside. I fixed that one problem, but then everything else... My nature is putting my family first? Yeah. I try. I wish I could do better, though. I'll put them first, but I need to do more to be able to give them more. I'll give them whatever I got, but it ain't much. At least right now. The other shit I do is not going great either. It's kind of like both things crapped out at the same time. Now I'm having like a midlife crisis type of thing. Like I kind of want to focus on one thing or the other, so I keep on giving myself deadlines. If this doesn't get better soon, I'm just gonna do the other thing, and that's it. And this is the one I wake up and do this first, so I like kind of get irritated with this more than the other thing. Because this can make my whole day suck sometimes. Because I'm putting a lot of, you know, like, man, I hope I have a good stream today, and then it's like, either I suck or nothing, yeah. And then the rest of the day I'm like, man, that sucked. I don't know. I'll let it affect me too much, probably. Excuse me. Trying to mute if it's too crazy. Alright, I'll try to make it to like 2:30. I was gonna try to do like a 4-hour live stream today. My body is saying no. I'm feeling hot and uncomfortable. Maybe if we was playing something else. Like, this is really not keeping me on my toes or anything. It's just like grinding. Oh no. I know, Mark. I always think about that. I'm not like overlooking that. I tell that to Mrs. Sinny all the time. I'm you. Like, I'm complaining, I'm the you when she's complaining. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, but we got a brand new car, we got a brand new house. I guess those are the two most important, biggest things. And I'm too busy. I'm the one jumping out the money machine to go pick up a dime type of deal. I'll be worrying about the dime when we got the money machine or whatever. Just everything's so expensive, it's stressful, you know? That's part of it too, like car costs way more. Like, we used to have a used car that was paid off with no payments. Really, I mean, pretty much. And then, but you know, it would break down all the time, so we always had, it wasn't really like, now we have this brand new car that costs so much a month that it's tough. And then the new place, which costs more than the old place, which is tough. And then, can you believe this? My Mrs. Sinny signed a contract with, this is weird to me, I don't know. She signed a contract to be salary at her job to make a certain amount of money. And then they just like, she didn't make that much. Like, her last check was not the amount that they agreed upon. It was less. And they took away, she's not salary anymore. They like put her back to hourly. And she, keep in mind, she did nothing wrong, at least unless something crazy's going on that I don't know about. She did nothing wrong. Like, I've seen her boss, and I know who her boss is, and I know her best friend works with her. And I know she's like awesome at this job, and that place would suck. And they should pay her way more money. I don't know, it was all weird. Like, she signed a contract for a salary to make a certain amount, like every single time, you know, a salary. For every single check. And that happened for a while. And then all of a sudden, like, the corporate, I guess was who, corporate said that you're not allowed to have a salary manager. Or something. So they had to take it away. But then somehow, like, she's making less. You think if you signed a contract with somebody, they would have to honor the contract no matter what. and at least you'd be making the same amount. I don't know, it's something about the hours or something that they agreed upon a certain amount of hours, or... It's all weird to me, though. You sign a contract to be salary to make this much per check. That should be what it is for however long you sign. Yeah. They shouldn't be able to, like, say, nope. We're not allowed to have a salary manager anyway, so... It's weird. It does sound sus. I hate bringing it up because she's making... I don't like talking about, you should make more money. I don't like saying that. Yeah, and then when, like, Anita with the 5 gifted, thank you so much. Appreciate you. No half-assing. I know, Crow. Dude. Solutions, not excuses. Adapt and overcome. I know. I feel ya. I be saying that to myself, like, you need to step it up, bro. I said that before. Stuff just keeps I'm telling you, dude. Step it up, bro, and then you get sick as fuck. Or step it up, bro, and then somebody stabs you in the back. Step it up, bro, you know? I don't know, I guess I'm a sissy when it comes to that. If something's going wrong, if everything's going right, I can step it up. I guess that's the whole point of stepping it up, is you just do it no matter what, but... I hate having the excuses and shit. Like, why I'm not. Be grateful, yeah. Merry Christmas, Anita! I know, Mark, dude, about the overtime thing. That's what we were saying. Like, she was debating whether or not to be salary, and they were saying, you're gonna make this much, you gotta work this many hours, and we're like, hey, if she's gonna work that many hours, if you add it up, like, she would get paid way more if she was just hourly. And this really isn't worth it. And they were like, well, you get the paid time off, and you get the whatever the other little perk. You know, they always point to the stupid little perks. Then they never let you use them anyway. Not the way you want to. They're like, well, the paid time off and the whatever, and you won't actually have to work this many hours. We're actually gonna do this many, but it just has to say that on the contract. And like, they're saying all these things to, like, convince you to sign it. But but for us, we're like, you know, if she works 50 hours and she gets paid this much, and then time and a half, and then how come it should be way more than that, you know? Like, why would she do that? Well, it's a guaranteed amount every single time, no matter what, whether you do this or that, and you get the paid time off, and like, all right, I guess. I mean, it is an amount we can count on that we're gonna get every single time, you know. But then that wasn't even true, and then the paid time off thing wasn't even really that true. Like, she didn't get to take it when she wanted to. So we were kind of right the whole time. Like, I was the one saying that stuff. Like, hey, you could get... If they would just pay you hourly, you would make way more. I don't know why you're going to go salary, but... Eventually, it was like, well, we know you're going to make a certain amount. That's cool. We can count on it. And then they just take it away, so we can't really count on it. We only got to count on it for, like, 6 months or something. And we did all of our new house, our new car, based on that. And they... So annoying. I don't get how people can... We could probably... Yeah, we could probably... She just likes her boss way too much to, like, cause too much of a stink. And, like, it's only a little bit. It's not crazy. Like, she's making way less or something. Her boss isn't, like, some slimy... I don't know, I just think she's kind of dumb sometimes, and she don't get it. And she's rich, so she don't really... She's, like, kind of rich and ditzy, like her boss. Like, she doesn't have... I don't think she has, like, bad intentions. I think sometimes she just don't understand. Like, every dollar matters to certain people. Like, just because you have so much money and you can just take... Like, the other day, somebody got $200 stolen from them. And she was just like, oh, well, just don't bring $200 to work then. And Mrs. Cindy had to be like, yo, sometimes $200 means you can't feed your kids if you're a certain... Because in the back of this lady's head, she's like, I'll just get another $200. It doesn't matter. I got it in the bank. And but this person that got the money stolen, that was like their $200 is probably like $2,000 to the owner lady. Like, imagine, that's what she should have said. Like, imagine it was $2,000, because that's more where your head is. And the owner person was like, well, you know, it was kind of like one of those. But then she paid, she gave, like, she gave her the money, though. Like, so somebody stole money from another, like, one employee stole money from the other employee. They can't prove who it was, so they can't do anything. They know who it was, kind of. The boss at first was like, well, you shouldn't bring that to work, and we're not responsible for your belongings, and... But then eventually she like actually reimbursed the person that got the money stolen from them. So she's like a nice person, but she don't understand, like, poor people problems. Unless you, like, over-explain it to her. So the fact that we signed a contract for a certain amount and we, like, based our whole life around that certain amount. Not a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to us when we're missing a little bit of money on every check. And you're the one that convinced her to sign it, and you're the one that made up the amount and all the stuff, and we signed it. So it sounds like everything's your fault, and you should make it better, not just be like, oh, well, you know. But then, like, she don't know how to, like, she don't know how to stick up for herself. Like, I stick up myself too much to where I get fired. That's me. She won't stick up for herself to where she gets screwed a little bit. So she needs a little bit of me, but not... I hate giving her advice, because my advice would lead to you probably getting fired eventually. So I try not to, because I know that. Like, you gotta take a little bit of me and a little bit of you, and then that's what you need. You don't need to do what I would do, but you don't do what you do, because you just let them run all over you. I don't let them run over me at all, so I am no longer there. But you let them run all over you, so now you're making less money doing the same work. You need a little bit of me. Just don't go the whole way. Crow. I'm sick but still streaming. The hot men in the UK. State Department of Labor. Should check it out. Making over 200 an hour. I don't think that's 200 an hour now, bro. I'm working for 2 hours, and we haven't made 400. So your math's a little off, buddy. I'm just kidding. Whole world is going insane. Yeah, I feel you, Crow. And, like, I don't even know any... I don't work there. I don't work there. I don't... You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know everything about it, so I couldn't even tell you everything about it. It's like telephone. She's telling me, and then I'm telling y'all. So I might be getting something wrong. She might be leaving something out. There might be something I don't know. Who knows? Let's be grinding versus, sorry. I'll go to 2.5. Is that cool? That's like longer than a normal stream. And then hopefully I feel better tomorrow and I'll try to do more tomorrow. I feel like I owe you guys way more, but I don't know if I can keep going for too much longer. Maybe I can do a gap or something. Let's see if we got a verse. I hope the stream was fun. You got to hear like a bunch of grumpy ranting. And then we got the biggest donation we've ever had, ever. That probably crushed every other chatathon, too. Isn't that crazy? I don't think we've even ever had a chatathon reach 200. Our biggest ever single... Was that you, Wormskull, like before that did the biggest one? Like, did you just beat yourself? Somebody... I remember saying it to somebody, like... Our biggest donation ever was like $100, right? And then I remember somebody went out of their way to do like 120 or something like that. And I can't remember, was that Wormskull? It might have been Wormskull who just beat himself. Was it DC? Nah, Adam never got 200. I'd remember that, Mark. I don't think DC's ever done 200. He's done a lot of like 25 and 50s, and he's probably done 100 maybe. Maybe he did though. I don't know, Mark. Well, let's say it's the biggest single. I don't know if we've ever got 200 before. I don't know. I don't think so. And if we have, it's definitely the biggest we've ever gotten. So it at least ties it. Rain, you did 20? 20's good. I'll take 20 every day. Anita does 25. That's awesome. I'd take that every day too. Those are the things that keep us going. You gotta have the singles. You can't just always have home runs all the time. You gotta have a bunch of singles. That's what keeps it going. You gotta have the 5s and the 2s. So you kind of need the Chads and the Marks there every time, but then you gotta have somebody else coming in there too. With the 20 every once in a while. Yeah? I don't know how to say it without saying it all the way. You know what I mean? You gotta have a little bit of everything. Nice to have a nice big one come through every once in a while, you know? You got your little ones, your medium ones, and then your nice big one every once in a while. You gotta have all of that. If you only have little ones all the time, it's not gonna work. If you only have little ones and medium ones all the time, it's probably not gonna work. You can sometimes make it, but not. You saw this month, we had little ones and medium ones, but it wasn't enough. Kind of got to have all three. Let's see if I have a gap, and then I'll run it. I feel like my voice is about to go out. Do I have any? Or I'm about to get a headache or something. Okay, so let's make sure we're ready to go. So if anybody out there's still watching and they want to know about the game and what to do in the game, it's Vault Event, do Ironhawks, do Rowan. Wild Plains is a good location. Explore one, over and over and over and over and over. Get your verses, craft a Nomapalooza. Go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like right now I should not run a gap because I'm close to my 100 out of 100, so I guess I'm not going to run one, but that's how I do it. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but I feel like it's best practice? Best practice. You did 4 today, Rain? Why is it? My chat crashed, so I'm sorry. Let me go check it out. Alright, so Chad with a 2, Wormskull with the 200, Tyrion with the 5. Trey with the 5. This might be the biggest stream ever. Rain with the gifted. And another one. Alright, I see 2. Mark with the 5. Rain with another one. Rain with another one. Anita with another one. Anita with 5. Jeez Louise, I need to be more thankful. Anita going crazy. Rain going crazy. Mark, always there. Trey, my partner in crime pretty much these days. Tyrion, love having Tyrion around. Keeps me check me. Keep me in check, you know. Whatever. And Chad with a 2, with a motherfucking 2, with a 2. I gotta quit cursing so much. My filter's all the way off. Yeah, maybe, Sana. I need to start doing some stuff, you know? I have all these ideas and I don't do it. If I had such loyal sub-gifters and my own personal assistant, I would become a top 20 streamer in the world. Wormskull says your streams are always fun. Definitely a pleasure to help keep it going. You did, man. You did. One of my most recent failures was missing the acquisition of Ironhawk. Show off with 3 of them. Sorry, man. The Rowan team is so, like, everybody knows it that I don't know. I don't even show it anymore on Vault events, but maybe I should. I was just tooting my own horn about not doing what I... Vault event's different, though. Like, I feel like it's so valuable that I would be... That's the only time I kind of want to be a little bit selfish. That'd be like, instead of grabbing the money in the money machine, you're like telling everybody, like, okay, here's how you grab money, and you waste all your time from the money machine showing people how to grab the money. I don't know. Oh, my mic's dying. Yep, it's definitely time to get out of here. Can you still hear me? Ruby weapon? Maybe. Did my mic die? No, I can hear the game. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. My mic's about to die. It just gave me the warning. You guys are awesome. Do you want to know exactly? Let's go. Let's see how much exactly before I get out of here. Let's tell you. I'll tell you everything. Ready? Let's see how much. You guys just heard it, but okay. Chad with a 2. Wormskull with the 200. Tyrion with the 5. So that's 207. Trey with the 5 gifted. That's 25. That's 232. Rain said she did 4. So that's 20. So that's 252, right? Oh no, I'm doing flu math. Mark, 257 with the 5. Anita, that's 262, 267. Something like, no, you did 5, so 287? It's something like that. I just did flu math, so that's our biggest stream ever for sure. So if Wormskull wasn't here, though, right, we would have did 87. Which would have been probably just shy. Because we do have 2 more streams, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But in my head, I was thinking if we don't make at least 100 today, we're effed. So if Wormskull wasn't here, like, look at all the other stuff. It's awesome. I appreciate it. But if Wormskull wasn't here, we still would have fell short. Probably. It would have been close. So Wormskull really did push it over the edge, and he might have motivated other people too, because it was very early. It was a lot. Like, even just him doing that might have motivated other people to do more too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wormskull. This is definitely the Wormskull stream. But everybody else, I appreciate y'all throughout the whole year. Like, you get the credit for the rest of the year. For the rest of the year. Like, Anita was here the whole year helping Sana, Mark, Chad, you know, Trey. You know, and other people would pop in here and there. I don't want to, like, miss anybody, but the main people that were here almost every time was Anita, Mark, Chad, Sana. And I could count on Trey at least once a week, twice a week, too. You know, DC usually shows up at times like this, but I don't know. Glorfindel, he's busy as F. I haven't seen Faceless one, but I've been talking to him a little bit. Mark says, Cindy, you beat your goal today. Go take the pimping key out, lay down the pimp juice, and do some burnouts. I just did like I don't know. Never mind. I did a U-turn, quote unquote, in the Kia with Mrs. Cindy in it the other day, and she was like, "Oh, stop it! Why'd you do that?" I'm a good driver though, so it wasn't scary at all, you know. I was like, something what happened, I forget. Like we forgot something. So you know, I just bust the quick Yui. She's like, "Oh my god! Stop it!" But yeah, we crushed it. We crushed the goal, and we still got 2 days left. So we don't even need them, but we're going to stream tomorrow and Tuesday. So I'll see you tomorrow. Weekly preview. I'm going to lose my voice. My mic's going to go off. Weekly previews tomorrow. We got Journey, I think. I'll do high, mid, and low like I always do. And then Tuesday, we got Faction Event. I think. I forget what day she has off, and I always feel weird streaming while she's here. But yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys. Have a good one. Merca! You're the best. Thank you so much. You just remember, though, you know, this keeps it going for another month. We didn't just save the day for the rest of the next year or anything. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. We're going to be doing... We bought ourselves another month, alright? Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Take it about channel down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Maybe 2 months, because... I don't know, we'll see. That was for 2024. Do I make a new rule for 2025? I really don't want to be doggy paddling forever. But I'll see you guys. I gotta do better too, though. I gotta do better too. But you guys are the best. See ya. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. Appreciate it. I feel good. I get to tell people about this. You see, you hear that? You understand? Do you understand? I get to tell people. So, that's cool. Love you guys. You're the best. Thank you so much. Peace out. I need to stop being sick, man. This is stupid.